Focus, locked. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to review a very cheap and budget-friendly USB microphone made by Fifine Technologies. But first, let's unbox it. Welcome to another video, guys. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the Fifine K670 USB microphone. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. This video is not sponsored by Fifine, but I was sent this microphone for free just to review it and give it my unaltered thoughts. So this is the Fifine K670 USB microphone. It is a USB condenser mic, which means that it takes active power, meaning that it's always listening for sound. Condenser mics are best used to capture vocals and high frequency sounds. Dynamic microphones are actually activated by sounds, and therefore they do a better job at rejecting background noise. Dynamic microphones are also very good at handling very loud sounds, which make them ideal for live applications. But if you're at home and you wanted a plug and play option without the need of external mixers or USB interfaces, a USB microphone might be the best for you. So at about $50 US or $75 Canadian, I can see this microphone being a very strong competitor to the Blue Yeti, which is another budget-friendly USB microphone. The Blue Yeti though, it's a little bit more expensive at about the $120 mark. So who is this microphone for? If you do not have an external microphone and you want to up your audio game, this is a good starting point for you just to get better sound quality for your videos or for your streaming or even for your work meetings. I can also see this microphone appealing to audiences who are not super techy, who just want a very simple plug and play option to improve their sound quality. So whether you're a gamer, a streamer, an instructor, or you just have a lot of meetings online and want to improve the sound quality and get rid of that onboard microphone that's on your computer that sounds terrible, this will be a good option to up your audio game. Let's talk a little bit about build quality. It comes in a few colors. I got the matte black one, and it has a very nice finish to it. It's not light, it has a little bit of weight to it, a little bit sturdy. Although the microphone mount for it is a little bit plasticky feeling, or actually I think it's actual plastic. The construction of the rod and the base are a solid metal. And the base of this microphone has a little bit of weight into it, so I would be careful and you don't want this dropping on your feet. As soon as you plug it in and turn it on, there's a very cool LED light inside. It doesn't do much, but it makes it look a little bit cooler. Another thing that I like about it is that it's very professional looking. If you did not know anything about mics and if you looked at it right away, you would think that it's a very expensive mic. It has a volume knob at the front for you to adjust your gain for your input, and it has an input for headphones at the back of it. So you're able to monitor your audio. It's not the best at doing that, but the option is there if you wanted to. Let's do a few sound tests just to see what the quality is of this microphone. So the sound that you're hearing right now is coming straight directly from this microphone. The one thing with this microphone is I find that you have to be quite close to it if you want to get a good sound out of it. The tabletop stand for this microphone, this one right here, I find that it's a little bit too short for my desk. If you are in a situation like that, you might want to turn your microphone facing up so that it faces your mouth a little bit more so you speak into it. Or you could just get a boom arm or a mic stand just to bring it closer to you. One weird thing that this mic does is the driver situation. As soon as I plugged it in, I had two drivers for this microphone. One was mic test speaker and one was mic test microphone. They call it mic test for some reason. I don't know why they couldn't just say the actual name or the actual model of the microphone. Other than that, it's really quite easy to set up and you just need to adjust the balance a little bit. So right now we will try to hear noise floor, the noise floor of this microphone. So I'm not going to be saying anything and then just let you listen what the noise floor levels are. So that's the noise floor. Keep in mind there is a slight background noise coming in from my laptop. But other than that, you've heard what the noise floor levels are. This is the audio directly from this microphone, and after I add in some multiband compression and some noise reduction, this is what it sounds like. So this is what the microphone sounds like after a little bit of post-processing, more specifically compressor, multiband compressor, and a little bit of noise reduction. I can't really tell what it sounds like right now, but later on when I edit this video, then I'll be able to tell the difference. So right now you are able to hear the difference and whether this sounds good to you or not. So now let's do a little bit of a background noise test. So I'm going to do that by typing on my laptop right here and see how much of that sound this microphone picks up. And as I'm typing on my Dell XPS 15, you should be able to hear some noise, and you could probably tell whether this is acceptable to your liking or not. This is what the microphone sounds like when I speak to it from the side. This is what the microphone sounds like when I speak behind the microphone. This is what the microphone sounds like with me speaking right into it. This is what it sounds like when I'm about, what is this, like 10, 15 centimeters away. Ten inches away. This is what the microphone sounds at 10 inches from it. 20 inches. This is what the microphone sounds like at about 20 inches. All the way at the back at about 3 feet. This is what the microphone sounds like. So if you want to get the best sound out of this microphone, you should have it fairly close to your mouth so that it's able to pick up good sound. So now we'll test the sound of this microphone with a test by an actual voiceover artist, which my wife happens to be one. You can find her profile in voices.com, which I'll link to in the description below. If you're looking for voiceover artists for any of their projects, you can check her out and see if she'll be a great fit for your project.
In the heart of a seed, buried deep, so deep, a dear little plant lay fast asleep. Wakes at the sunshine and creep to the light.
So some of my favorite parts about this microphone is the fact that it comes with a mount for your mic stand or a boom arm. It also comes with a 5/8 inch to 3/8 inch adapter thread if you have different types of mic stands and you needed that to, mount your mic on a stand. The length of the USB cable that comes with this microphone is actually quite good. It's about 6 feet, I believe, which is quite a good, usable, and decent length. So after using this for a bit, there's a few problems that I've encountered with this mic. The first and foremost is the volume knob. I found that turning the volume knob all the way to the max, to its max, really gives me a very unpleasant and distorted sound, so I wouldn't do that. I find that the best setting for this would be having the volume knob on the mic itself, either at 12 o'clock mark or a little bit over at the 1 o'clock or a little bit under at the 11 o'clock mark. So if you were on a Windows computer, I would suggest you setting up your audio gain on your computer itself at about 80–85%. But again, every computer is different, every environment is different. I would play around with the different settings on your mic and on your computer just so you can find the right balance for your input gain. As with every audio recording that I do, either for my videos or for other corporate work, I like to keep the audio on the lower side with the ability to boost it and normalize the audio in post. If you capture your audio at a very high gain from the get-go, it'll be easier for you to get clipping in your audio, and you don't want that. When your audio clips or peaks, that means that your audio gets to a point where it loses a lot of audio information and it just gets distorted. And that information, you're not able to recover it in post-production. This is a really good microphone for the price. The microphone itself sounds great. You just have to tweak the gain and the input levels and play around with it on your computer and on your microphone to get the best sound. Another thing to keep in mind with this microphone is to keep it close to you and not be too far from it, and be wary of clipping. But overall, you can get a very clean and nice sound coming out of this microphone. If you wanted to improve your audio quality and don't want to spend too much money, or if you have a lot of Zoom meetings online and work meetings, you want to improve your audio, this is a very budget option that you can try out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and that subscribe and that bell button. All these buttons that you can hit them all except the unlike button. And let me know in the comments below if there are any budget-friendly USB microphones that you're currently using. And that is all for today, guys, and until next time.